The time is nigh, my friends and brothers. Gather round ye one another, for adventuring we shall go. We'll steal the treasure, guard the wagons, save the princess, slay the dragons, for it's these things we love and know. And when blades are dull and torches burned, only then shall we return. So welcome all to the Magical Yak Show. Hello and welcome to the Magical Yak Show. Man, we're starting late. It's 9:20 my time. We're starting too late. But I wanted to get a stream in today. Had a bunch of stuff I had to do when I got home from work. Mow the yard. Mow the yard. Horrible. But I got it done. Let's see. I got some stuff to go over here. Lot been happening last couple days. Let's see. First of all, thank you to everybody who stopped by and chatted during Monday's show. It was nice to have a bunch of friends stop by and kind of just say howdy, and that always makes it fun for me to have somebody to talk to, so thank you very much. Also, let's see, like I said, got the grass mowed. Don't have to worry about that for another week, thank goodness. Always happy to have that done. I know that's not really stream-worthy, but I don't know. It's something that weighs like a burden on me every week, so I feel like I need to express it here. Big thanks to our latest follower, Kula Baka. Followed while we were not even streaming, so thank you. Maybe you found the stream, you like what you saw, I hope so. Thank you for the follow, I really do appreciate it. A reminder to our first 1,000 followers, we're going to be doing something called Follow Hollow. That's where we are going to be sort of a little thank you to the first 1,000 people that follow the show, where we will put your name up, and it'll be there forever in our Minecraft world, and sort of just a little thank you before, you know, don't have much else you can offer just for when you follow, just thank you, and yeah, so that'll be fun. We're working on getting there and getting that built and getting that started. So we'll be maybe working towards that a little bit today. We'll see. Let's see, a little recap of Monday's time. We got to the Nether on Monday for the first time, so that was really cool. We did not spend very long there. We had a gas shooting fireballs at us, so we quickly left the Nether. Today we'll go back for a couple reasons. We'll see kind of how far we get in there. And we're going to be working on getting a second portal built inside the Nether, either building it inside the Nether or building it in the overworld and connecting it to the Nether. Ultimately, with the idea being we're going to get connected to Follow Hollow in the Nether, so that instead of a 6,000 block trip taking 20 minutes, it's just a 1,000 block trip. Hopefully, only taking a minute or two. Yeah, and that'll get us connected to Follow Hollow, our jungle biome, our mesa biome, a village, all kind of cool stuff. Some other big news for the stream. I yesterday kind of got up the gumption and went ahead and bought Diablo III Reaper of Souls expansion. So I'm hoping we'll have a little bit of time. I got way too much show for the amount of time we have tonight. But I'm hoping I'll have a little bit of time to get that going today. I'm going to do sort of a little intro into the world of Diablo for anybody who's not familiar with it. Kind of give a little quick brief backstory on the game and the world and what has happened especially in Diablo 3 up to this point in the story, so that if you want to watch through and kind of have some idea what's going on, hopefully you'll be able to. Okay, and then my plan with the game as far as Diablo goes on the stream, I'm just going to play through Act 5 on normal first, and it'll probably be pretty easy. I had a decently geared out level, I think it's level 60 character that you had in the original Diablo 3, and so I had a decently geared out character. Of course, all that gear goes away in the first level or two, which I've already gotten a level or two. I played it some yesterday. But I'm going to go backwards, start back at the beginning, and go through the whole storyline on stream, I think. That's my plan. Okay, I think that's it. Let's get started, man. We got a ton to do. Let's hop right into Minecraft here. So, here's our checklist wall. And let's go over it. Today's checklist. This is our checklist wall, for anybody who's not familiar with it. It's where we put our goals up for the day. We're going to protect our nether portal on the nether side. So we're going to go in, we're going to put some cobblestone around the area where our portal was created on the side of the nether. That way if we do have ghast or whatever shooting at us, they can't shoot through cobblestone. And we'll get a little bit of protection on that side and sort of get a hub going there. Whoops. We're going to build the nether hub floor out a little bit. That's under us here. Not this floor, but the next level down is sort of where we're working on building the hub. And we're just going to build that floor out a little bit, maybe get rid of some of that dirt, sort of like, I was using dirt as a what do you call it, like a little scaffolding to be able to get back and see what we were building when we were doing the skull. So I'm just going to build the floor out a little bit instead of having that dirt there and making it look ugly. Speaking of skull faces, we're going to be working on another skull face. These are the entrances to our portals, and just sort of the design that we came up with. I think they're pretty big, so it'll take a little bit to do, but I think they're looking pretty good. Might or might not do this today, build an obsidian generator. I really want to get into Diablo, and I'm not going to have a ton of time. I'm probably only going to stream, I don't know, for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. We'll see. I need to turn my sound on. I was being just accosted by a zombie. I didn't even hear him coming. Where'd you come from, buddy? Alright, let's turn the Minecraft sound on so that doesn't happen again. This'll work right about here. Okay. Thought it sounded quiet. Back to game. Here we go. Alright, so hopefully we won't get snuck up on again like that. We'll hear the groans and snorts of the zombies before they come. So build an obsidian generator. Okay, this is just something I saw looked pretty simple to do, so we might go ahead and do it today. I don't know. But we're going to need some obsidian for our portal hub and just for various other design and builds and all kind of stuff. So a simple obsidian generator would be nice to get going. Moving on to this side of the checklist, we're going to figure out how we're going to connect Follow Hollow in the Nether. Basically, I have two options here. It's either, probably off-stream, run back to the jungle biome, 6,000 blocks away. When I say run back, I mean boat, run, hike, mountain climb, boat more, run more. It's really far. Or we can try to, like, mathematically nail it in the Nether. I don't know. I want it to be in a certain spot, so I'm probably just going to run there and plant the portal in the overworld and then see what it connects to in the underworld or the Nether. I don't know. We'll look at that. We'll see how easy it's going to be to get there, too. It also depends what's in the way in the Nether, if we can do it from there or not. Then, if we do all those things, we're going to be switching to Diablo. Even if we don't do all these things, we're going to be switching to Diablo tonight. Diablo 3, the Reaper of Souls expansion, is the new expansion. We're going to go over a brief story recap of Diablo to get us caught up, like I said in the open, and then we're going to start playing through Diablo 3, Act 5. So the original Diablo 3 game that came out a year or two ago was Acts 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what the game was. And the expansion is Act 5, so it adds a new addition to the story. So that's what we're going to be playing. Okie dokie. And I got some stuff kind of as an intro for that, too. Let's get right to it. We got no time to waste. Let's just do them in order, too. Let's protect our nether portal on the nether side with some cobblestone. So we need cobblestone. We have 100. It's probably not quite enough. Let's go grab a little bit more. And we're going to go down the ladder. I see a spider down there. We probably need to possibly light that up a little bit better. I don't want. I kind of don't want to risk falling and missing the water, the very small water hole that's there now. We'll take a quick look at the skull thing that we worked on last time. So there's our portal. The way this is working, you really can't get any perspective of it from here. So let me come up here and get on our dirt scaffolding and show you what the idea is here. So the way we're going to be doing our portals, get out here and look back. See this giant skull face, how cool that's going to look. Of course, the dirt's not going to be here. And then the portal, and this is going to be one of these, it's going to be a giant square of these skull faces, okay? And behind the nose and the eyes is going to be this purple stuff. And then coming down, like from right here, is going to be obsidian block all the way down in the bottom part of the square. So it's going to be kind of this ominous-looking portal hub. You're going to the Nether when you go in it, so I think that's appropriate probably. And it's going to be our travel center for our world. So that's what we're working on. We're probably today we're going to be working on building the next skull face over. And I want to, when I talk about building the floor out, it's this cobblestone layer right here is the floor layer. And I want to build that out. So we'll be doing that today too. Now this sound annoys me, so I don't know how long I'm going to let this be like this when we're working around here. This is at the wrong level, so I really can just go ahead and tear it down. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. What pick do I have on me? This is our good pick. Still never looked up how to correctly repair it, but it still has some life left in it. Now what I might want to do is put, while I'm doing this, put at least the corners right there, and I guess it's right there, so I don't get too lost as far as our space here. The silk touch is really nice on this pick. Since we are breaking stone blocks, we can just keep the stone blocks. Actually, maybe you keep stone blocks anyway when you break them with a normal pick. I don't know. Silk touch is generally nice. Whoops, forgot to leave a corner here. I think it's there. Where I need to grab some more food at some point. We have a little bit, but probably not enough. And then it should also be right here. We'll count it out. I think that's right, though. 1, 2, 3, and then a block. 1, 2, 3, and then a block. Yeah. And then these were correct on these corners. Okay, good. So that's out of our way. We want to... Let's break this. And then let's just build this out a little bit. Let me hop up on top of it. Ah, that noise is gone. Thank goodness. Okay, that's far enough to see it. That's really what I want. I want to get that dirt out of there. We'll just kind of come out with it here. Is that lined up? One more. Can't tell. It's all going to be floor anyway eventually, but... Yeah, that lined up. Good. And let's go ahead and fill this in, too. Oops. Okay, filling it in, filling it in. That's funny. I understand why some streamers start their stream, like Bacon Donut is one person that comes to mind. He starts his stream like 30 minutes before he actually starts streaming. And I understand why he does that. It's because you have all the stuff you want to say in the intro, and you say it all, and no one's watching, okay? Because you just started your stream, and it takes people time to find it, and, you know, passersby are not usually there at the beginning. Usually they're there in the middle, because they've happened to see it for whatever reason, you know, throughout while you're streaming. And then what you really want is for all those people to have heard what you did at the beginning, but you can't really start the stream without saying that. So I understand why they do what they do as far as, I wonder how far, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's do 5. As far as starting early, letting it just sit there without actually streaming anything and letting people kind of gather. Of course, if you're not a popular streamer, people don't just gather for a stream that's not doing anything. So I guess that's also worth considering. Okay. It's nighttime. Let's just sleep really quick. I'm gonna try to sleep. Let's sleep down here if we can. I'd like to. Might not be able to. Mob spawner probably has a bunch of creatures in it. Hey, let us sleep. All right. All right. So all kind of stuff going on. Diablo 3, new Magic expansion, pre-release coming out this Friday. I'm super pumped to go playing that. I'm going to be playing it at least the Friday. I'll be playing Friday Night Magic, and then I'll be playing in at least the, what do you call it, the midnight pre-release. I'm probably going to play in more than that, but I'm just not sure yet. I figured this thing was full. I had our hostile creature noises turned down, but let's go clear this out since we're here. Won't take very long. Get some XP. I think I'm going to go enchant a shovel, maybe. Since we're going to the nether. I have a few picks that are already enchanted. Alright, that's good. I want to use what I'm basically thinking in my head. I want to go use our levels before we go to the nether. Because there's a good chance while we're exploring today that we're going to die. So let's run to the lair really quick and just make a... I need to grab some diamonds, I think. Let's go grab some diamonds from the mine first. We just need to make a shovel. This one's about to break, I think. And... diamonds. Let's take 4 over so we can make something else too later if we want. Alright. To the lair, to the lair. Can't wait to get all this hooked up by minecart. I don't mind the drop down, but I hate climbing ladders up. We need to grab a little extra food while we're there. Hopefully we can remember that. As we come back, I'll probably stop at the end of the dock and just do a quick recap of anybody who might be watching who isn't familiar with our projects we're currently working on. There's about 4 or 5 of them. I'll just do a quick little recap and show you guys what's going on. There's our swimming sheep. He's hanging out. If I can remember, I'll grab a lead and bring him back. Okay, we're making a... This is about to break, right? It's not brand new. Whatever, it doesn't even matter. Let's make a shovel. Maybe that one is brand new, but that one's definitely brand new. Put the diamond up. Did I move the new one? It would have a line. They're both brand new. That has to be what it is. They're both brand new. Alright, we're going to take this pick with us to the nether. I'd like to repair that pick if I could. I have no idea how to do this. Too expensive. Too expensive. Whatever. What if I try to repair the other one? Let's try this. $35 levels to repair that. So maybe it's just saying it's too expensive. I don't want to repair this. So maybe it's just saying it's too... What can I do this then? Too expensive. I wonder how many levels... I wish it told you how many levels it would take. Be nice to know, wouldn't it? Also, what's the difference? That takes 30 levels. Uh-huh. This takes 35 levels. Why would I ever do the one... Why would I ever do the other one? I don't know. This takes 30 levels. That's too expensive. Anyway, we're not messing with that right now. Let's enchant this diamond pick, see what we get. Boom! We got Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. Alright. That sounds good. And we're leaving this guy, we're leaving this guy. We're taking our shovel, we're taking this. Taking that. Let's look at our armor. We need a chest and some legs that are decent. Unbreaking 1. Protection 3, Unbreaking 3. Legs. These legs will be fine. We don't really have much option. This chest will be fine. Okay, suit up here. Just a little extra protection. Put this stuff here. We're gonna take our obsidian to be able to make a portal. How many blocks is it? It's 4, 8. Is it 16 obsidian blocks to make a portal? I think it is. Maybe it's only... No, it's not 16. It's 14. 6 plus 8, 14. Yeah. So we're good there. Probably that's enough torches. We'll take this fish. Okay. Grab a little cobblestone. That's all smooth stone. I'm just going to be building with cobblestone for now in the nether. Anything else? We're just doing a sort of a quick mental checklist. I was going to grab a lead and help out our swimming sheep if I can. Where's the lead? I think I left it out on the pier. Let's go do that real quick. On the dock. No? I don't know what I did with it. It's a little lasso looking thing. Am I just missing it? Maybe I put it somewhere else. Maybe I put it down at the mine. Maybe we can just make another one. I can't remember. I know it was like string and something else. Leather? That's not quite right. Let me look on the wiki really quick. I'll bring it here where you guys can see it. Lead. Lad. We need a lead, lad. Oh, a slime ball. Okay. Doesn't make any sense, but we got slime for days. What was it, like this? The slime was there. There we go. We'll just leave this out at the dock. Sleep. Oh, come on. It's not quite night. Maybe we can go do what we need to do. Come here, sheep. I'm here to save you. Come. Come on. We had a viewer who was worried about the sheep, so I am saving the sheep. And we'll put him... We'll just let him graze right here. There you go, sheep. Sleep really quick. Let me cut out this overhead light. Get comfy. Settle in. Ah! I saved you and that's what you do? We're closing our door so he didn't get in there. You can't go in the lair. That's a lair for yaks, not a lair for sheep. For some reason that reminded me of the, I think it's whatever that fashion movie is with, or fashion joke movie is with, Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson, where he's like, what is this, a house for ants? It's just a model house that he's looking at, and he can't comprehend it. What is this, a house for ants? Okay. Let's book it. Let's get out of here. See y'all sheep and pigs later. We got stuff to do. Oh, yeah. I was going to go over my projects really quick. A really quick recap of some projects. Magical Mame. Magical Mame was our viewer who wanted the sheep saved. Look at that skull! Oh my goodness, it shows up great from here. Oh, that's too cool. I kind of hate to wall that off. That's kind of neat. Anyway, this I didn't. That's the first time I've seen the skull from this kind of distance. It kind of looks like he has a Pinocchio nose, so that's why I need to get that dirt out of here. We need to make it where we can see that skull. I was going to be blocking it with a wall. Oh no, there's going to be a mountain around it. What am I talking about? We're not going to be able to see that. This mountain is coming down. Okay, so for anybody new to the stream, a quick recap. Let me hit F7, and that's my hotkey to be able to show you guys stuff on my desktop. And let me show you our Minecraft projects. Current projects. Devil's Tower. This is the first one. This is what we're building. You see it right here in the distance. That's the top of it, the summit of it. We're building stuff in it. That's what the skull is. That's not going to show up on the outside. Without some creative work. I don't think we're going to worry about doing that. We're going to cover that with Devil's Tower. But Devil's Tower is this thing. It's in Wyoming. It's in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the movie. And that's what we're building. That was our first project we wanted to build. We're building our checklist command center out of it. It's going to be our transportation hub for our stream. And so that's what that is. All right, let's go back to this. Our next project, Follow Hollow. So what this is what I was talking about at the top of the stream. This is going to be, sorry these pictures are so teeny tiny. This is just reference pictures. We were looking for a jungle biome. We finally found one. It took several shows for us to find a jungle biome. Because what we want to do is make this is a mesa biome. That was just next to the jungle. We want to make like a little sort of lagoon type thing. And then we're going to have a waterfall in it. So just like this sort of. And there's going to be like a little secret walkway behind the waterfall. You're going to go in. You're probably going to have to go down because it doesn't really go that high. And we're going to need a good bit of space underground. And so you're probably going to go in and go down and then kind of maybe turn a corner or something. And then you're going to come to Follow Hollow. And that's going to be where we're going to put the names of all the first 1,000 followers for the show. So that's one of our projects. It's going to be set in a lagoon. Okay, those are those pictures. Close. What's next? What's our next project we're working on? Why, it's the mine, I tell you. So here's some reference photos for old mines. That's going to be what they're going to look like. Right now, we've just been doing a lot of digging out. But ultimately, this is our design for how we're going to be building our mine system. You didn't really get to see it because we didn't actually go to where you can look at it very good. But that's going to be the idea for the mine system. Okay, so not much progress done with this yet, other than tons of work clearing out just rock that's in our way for where we're going to be building it out of. But that's our mine ideas. Okay, what's next, Yak? Well, let me tell you what's next. The old Nether Hub. So, this is going to be our transportation hub. Here's like an overview looking down on top of it. There's going to be 4 portals, kind of in a square thing. Then there's going to be like different color pathways coming out from the portals to tell you where, like, visually tell you where you're going. And then these are going to be like essentially subway stations or train stations. You're going to be able to hop into one. There'll be signs everywhere, and it's going to be a transportation hub. So if you want to go to the checklist area, you'll come out of the portal hub and go find the white walkway and go to the checklist and take the train. If you want to go to the mines, you'll go find the black pathway, hop in the subway, take the train to the mines. Want to go to the lair where we're at right now? You'll hop in the blue, go down the blue pathway and hop in the subway and take the train. So that's the idea. And then you'll hop in the portal, and the portal looks like... So the idea was like the skull from the Phantom. The portal looks like this. This was my sketch. This is going to be obsidian, the orange part. The purple part is portals, like the portal look. And then that's the design. It's going to be on all 4 sides. These are some other transportation and portal designs we were looking at. Some cool stuff here. I'll just flash by it. Anyway, and that you can actually see the first one right there. That skull face is one of the portals. So that's that. What's next? We're gonna check them all here. I don't have too much else. Those are our main projects we've been working on. Oh, and the lair, of course, the lair. So the idea for the door was like a hobbit hole, like a hobbit door outside, and then it's going to be really big inside. And so this is some of our initial sketches here. Also, you knew we wanted a dock, which is where we're standing on now. So we found some dock pictures. And here's the result. Here's our dock that we made. This is what we fish off of and, come here and look at this stuff from. And then this is our hobbit door over here. We built it in a hill, quaint little hobbit hill, little pathway with some flowers. And that's going to go, we made our little door here, hop in, automatically closes behind us, and this is going to go down to the lair and open up to everything. That's a quick overview for anybody who's new to the stream or just catching up. That's kind of what we're working on. So, off we go. We're closing this since there's rogue sheep about like you, sir. And let's go. Let's go. Let's eat. You can't sprint if your health gets too low, so... I'm going to need more food than that, probably. Maybe not. Maybe not, because I'm not sure how far we're going in the nether, but... I don't know why I brought all this leather with me. I'm going to put that in a chest somewhere. And let me switch back to that. I don't know. I hope you guys could see all that stuff I was talking about. If anybody's watching, did I just talk without showing you all the stuff I was showing you, or did you see all my projects as I was bringing up the pictures? I hope you saw all the projects. I might have had the wrong button pushed, though. Okay. This here. All right. Got some arrows. That's probably enough arrows. Just in case, though, we're fighting ghasts. So let's take the best we can. This power 2 bow, probably a little bit better than that bow, but we'll take both. Cobblestone. We need cobblestone. Yep. And... okay, let's hop up here. Build out the floor a little bit more. Center Fade says we can see it. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. For a second, I had that horrible feeling like I'd been talking about all this stuff, thinking I was showing it, but not checking my little preview to the side. And then I was like, uh-oh, did I actually show that or not? All right. What side do we want to do next? Let's do this side over here next. And we're just going to use up this stone. Make some more stone brick. And build out this floor a little bit. So I think it was, what, 1, 2, 3 spaces. And then this will be the front of the next skull. 1, 2, 3. I really need a bed down here since we're going to be working down here. Let's go grab our bed. Centerfade, what games do you play these days? Play WoW or Diablo or I know you Minecraft, I guess, but look at this stuff lurking on top of our wall. We need to light that up, I guess. Come here, you. Chop up the bed. Uh-oh, I lost my water cap. Okay, it's a little dangerous. I got magic cards sitting on this desk table, so I don't like putting a bottle of water without a cap. WoW and Diablo, cool. Well, we're hopefully going to be doing a little Diablo here in a minute. It'll be the most noobish levels and easy mode Diablo you can possibly do, but that'll certainly get harder with time. Alright, let's destroy this dirt. I just don't like how it looks. I don't need it anymore. Next question. I think we do need this ladder, and I think we do need this dirt. Just for the time being. Maybe. I think we do. We'll see. For now, I'll leave that. Okay, gather dirt. I'm not going to be building this portal behind it. I'm not going to be working on the skull yet either. I just want to build this floor out. The other thing I don't know at the moment is, so you see this outside wall, right? This outside wall is going to be connecting to this. And it's going to be connecting at a slope. Like where this, because this is pretty wide out here. It's 160 diameter out here. And this is 60 diameter at the top. So it's going to be a slope that comes down and hits this. I don't know how far out this floor will be actually going to hit that wall. But I think it's going to be going farther than that. Surely. So I'm just going to build this out kind of like I did that one. No particular amount, just a little bit. Basically enough to where we can get back and see the skull and make sure it's looking right. That's probably enough. Is that it? That looks like it. I don't know that this is what the floor is going to be made of. Probably, like I said, you know, there's those. I'm planning on doing like those colored walkways coming off of it anyway. So that's probably going to be carpet. So even if this is the floor, it'll have carpet on it eventually. Think of these more as work platforms for now. Actually kind of wanting to go ahead and build the skull too. I don't think it's going to take that long. Okay, let's count this really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. Is that a zombie? An armored zombie standing up there? What are you doing up there? Just hanging out. He's like, oh, I'm just hanging out. Don't worry about me. Or if I can shoot him with a bow. There we go. Come here. Come here, little fella. Alright, let's see if we can sleep. This portal noise. I wonder what that is in options here. Music and sounds. Ambient environment? Nope. Music and sounds. Blocks? Ah, that's it. Alright, we'll leave that like that for while we're standing near it. So this goes up. I wonder if I'm going to be able to judge if I'm at the right height. Or when I'm at the right height, I should say. Not very well. Feels like the next one comes out. Think so? Or is that wrong? I can probably tell with dirt, I guess. Good old dirt. So I was wrong. Come up one, then this comes out one. And then you come up one, up two, and then it comes out one. Okay. Then up one, out one. And then up the rest of the way. I think. We'll see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. Meow. Okay. So it's going up, then up two, and then a little staircase. It's like a staircase of three. Is there a good turnout for Friday Night Magic? Yeah, usually there's a pretty good turnout. We have, I'd say on a normal, like, non-event night or whatever, we usually have 16 to 18 to 20, just depending. And then, you know, if they're doing something like for the pre-release, they'll probably have, for the midnight pre-release, they'll probably have about 30 or 40, and the store only holds probably, my guess is 50, so any more than that, and it would start to get a little crowded. But it's actually a nice store. It's Masterwork Games in Columbia, Tennessee. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then drop 2, and then drop all the way. Let's see if that's what this looks like on this side. One, two, three, then drop 2, then drop all the way. So that's good, okay? And so then the block that's actually going up next to that is going to be the short block, not the tall block is shared. So the block that's actually going up next to that is going to be the short block. Dirt. Probably not doing this in the smartest way possible or the fastest way possible. That's why I had a ladder on the other one. How many does it come out? 2, 1, 2, and that's the eye hole. I kind of just want to build the top. I don't know. That's probably the best way to do this. There's a creeper up there. Are you kidding me? I'm going to have to light this top up. Okay. So this is a short one. Which is, all of them are at least this level. Should we go try to knock that creeper off? I think we should. I really don't want him to explode. Maybe we can do it with arrows. Don't explode, you jerk. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay. That was almost really bad. Let's sit here. We'll pretend I didn't scream like a girl. I saw it happening in slow motion. We definitely need to go light that up. I shouldn't jump down. Wait. Can I get to the ladder from here? No. Okay, let's hop up this ladder. Let's put some torches up top. So, what did I actually mess up here? That's the double space. That's a short one. This is a tall one. This is a short one. That's a space, and this is a tall one. Okay, fixed, and let's light up the in-between spots, maybe. One, actually, it's more than 8 now, isn't it? Probably so. It probably is actually all the way out. Yeah, it is all the way out. So let's do that. Hard to tell. Feels like One or two more, probably. We can do it this way. Cave Dens, what's up? Good to see you tonight. We're playing a little Minecraft and a little Diablo later. Man, can't wait too much longer. We might just not get to the nether stuff tonight. I think I'm just gonna have to build this skeleton and then let's say short, tall, short. I'm doing good. How are you doing? One space, short, tall, short, tall. Okay, that should be right. And let's put some torches down too. Playing some Arcade, that's cool. Okay. Had to mow my yard today, which is the bane of my existence, but I got it done. Now I'm playing games, so all is right with the world. Okay, let's hop on down. I mean, dirt. This dirt only goes so far down, though. Let's eat more fish. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's a good frame there. And then this one comes up. It's getting dark. Looks like one more. I think that's right. Can't reach it. It's probably this block, though. See if that connects. Yeah. Hello. It's a zombie pigman from our portal. Hello. Yeah, you would think we're building a parkour course with the way the stupidity with. Did he just jump off the edge? I think he just dove off the edge. That was like insane. Okay, and so then you can see here my plan is like this space will actually be like where it connects will be out there, but then there'll be an obsidian inner part that comes down right here and comes down and hits the floor. So this will be black. Like this fill-in part right here will be black on both sides, and it'll be like a smaller cube inside of this that's like an obsidian cube, sort of. That's my plan. Not gonna be there today, but okay. Okay. Alright, you know what? It's time to switch to Diablo. We got a little bit done. We didn't get hardly anything done. We didn't even go to the nether. Let's do that really quick. I feel bad if I don't at least go to the nether and plop down some of this cobblestone. Let's do that real quick. Okay. Just making a little cobblestone wall here. The sounds in here, and they're just crazy. Oh, these baby sounds are just so weird. I don't like the nether. It's been a while since I've played Minecraft, and it just I remember this freaking me out back then, and now is no different. It still freaks me out. Okay, so eventually, this is not just going to be cobblestone. We're going to have like a really nice hub built around this too. It won't be skulls like the other thing. In fact, we might try to do something like the opposite. Make it very friendly. Like when you go in this portal, you've escaped the nether and you're going to the overworld, so it's like a friendly portal. Nether's safer than the overworld? I guess you're right. That's probably true. It doesn't sound safer, I know that. That stuff breaks really easy, that's kind of neat. Okay, so we're just boxing ourselves in here. Sure. And let's just connect this. I like this music. I don't even know if I've even heard this Minecraft music before. Hard to get into it over the scary demonic baby noises, but it's not high enough, is it? Let's test our wall here. Come here, Ghast. Come here, buddy. I want him to shoot a fireball at the wall. Yeah, he's not gonna cooperate. That's okay. So we need to go up. For now, that'll be fine. It'll hold. Caved Ins tells us it'll hold. It's like Braveheart, where the guys are charging toward the thing. Hold! Hold! Do I need a door? I wonder if I need a door for any reason. official Madas. Hey, what's up? How are you? I'm doing fantastic. We are in the Nether. We are building a little cobblestone hut around our portal, and then we are switching to Diablo 3 for the first time of a new game on the channel. So I'm excited about that. Doop-be-doop, doop-be-doop, doop. Yes, it's fantastic, minus the creepy baby noises. I'm Daz. I'm Dawes. Official MDOS. MDOS? Oh, okay. Official MDOS. I got you. Cobblestone. Glad to have you. Okay, is that it? That's it. It looks pretty lit up, but let's put some torches here anyway. Good enough. Alright, there's our little cobblestone protection hut for our portal. Ah! Shoot me again. I dare ye. Official CM dots? There we go. Okay, well it didn't break. It's probably as good as we can hope for. I don't think you can like shoot it in the door too easy, so we're good. Okay. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Alrighty. Let me see if I can do this. So this is the first time I'm playing any other game other than Minecraft on the stream. Normally our streams have, well, always our streams have been only Minecraft. We're going to be doing a mix of Minecraft and Diablo over the next probably few weeks. Maybe we'll do some all Minecraft, maybe some all Diablo. I don't know. You guys can't see what I'm doing here. Let me just get this game up and then something will pop back on the screen. Okay. Play Diablo. Oh, actually, before I do this. Okay, so I have a couple people who watch the stream who have no idea what Diablo even is. Okay, so for their sake and for the sake of anyone else, you know, any other complete noobs out there who don't have any idea what the story is, I'm going to try to do sort of a brief recap. I'll see how loud this music is here. Okay. Let me do this a little different. Let me bring up... Let me just go to my desktop. And bring up... this. Okay. Make sure I accidentally closed all my windows, so I need to make sure everything's still good here. Sorry. Un momento, por favor. Don't need that. I need that. I need this. And I need... where's my chat? That's what I'm missing. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so the first thing is... this is... and I'll try to make this a little bigger so you guys can read along here. Hopefully, I don't know. You probably can't read that, can you? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if you can read this or not. But anyway, so I found this. I was just sort of looking for like what essentially would be a very brief overview of yeah, there's a Steam donation tracker there. It says a Princess Bride quote whenever somebody donates. Not that that's happened, but we're also not worried about that either. Anyway, so here's a very brief overview. I found this guy OMG Blitrate, whatever. He just gave a very brief overview of Diablo and sort of the idea behind the world. And so we're just going to look at this really quick. So heaven and hell have fought a war for ages due to their conflicting nature. Heaven and the angels preferring order, hell and the demons preferring chaos, okay? This is not necessarily in the game make heaven good or does it make hell bad. That's just sort of the perception. Well, that's his opinion, whatever. They're different in the game. There are angels, for example, who wish to completely exterminate mankind. So you can't trust all the angels you see. You can't hate all the demons you see in Diablo. Some angels and demons tire of the endless war, and then led by Inarius. I didn't play Diablo. A quick aside, I didn't play Diablo 1 and 2, and so a lot of this lore is lost on me. Like, I started playing at 3 and didn't really know anything beforehand. But anyway, so here's just sort of the summation of the world that we're in. Angels led by this guy named Inarius, or this angel, and Lilith leading the demons hid together on a world called Sanctuary, which is created and hidden from heaven and hell by the power of the World Stone. Also, if this guy is wrong, I'll have no clue, but he seemed like it was a quick summation. The angels and the demons hid in this land, and they breed and create Nephilim, okay, which are humans with incredible magic powers. Lilith wants the humans to be used as tools of war to overturn both heaven and hell, ending the war. Inarius would rather destroy them as he views them as a threat. In the end, Lilith is banished, and rather than eliminating the Nephilim, Inarius uses the power of the World Stone to subdue their powers, but lets them live. Heaven and hell eventually detect and gain... Oh, I see. Outside forces of heaven and hell eventually find Sanctuary and gain entrance. And the main goal, both in the current story arc, is to gain control of the Nephilim and unleash their powers on the opposing faction. It's important to remember that heaven isn't inherently good in Diablo, and hell is not inherently evil, as you may think. If either side were to win outright, it would be catastrophic for the people of Sanctuary. Okay, so that's the world we're in. It's heaven and hell battling. It's angels and demons. It's that sort of thing, all right? One thing that struck my interest was, it didn't really hit me till now, but I'm familiar with Nephilim from 2 other things other than Diablo, and so your character that you're playing is a Nephilim in Diablo, all right? Let's close this. Quick aside on the Nephilim. The first place I remember hearing about them is in the Bible. That the Bible actually talks about Nephilim. In Genesis, the Nephilim were on earth in those days, and also afterwards when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were heroes of old, men of renown. Thought that was neat. That's like when God's about to flood the earth in Noah. And then also in Numbers, we saw the Nephilim there. Descendants of Anak came from the Nephilim. We seem like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we look to them the same to them. So the Nephilim are actually mentioned in the Bible, for those of you who believe the Bible like I do. And so that's kind of neat. Even in the Bible, there's some bizarre creatures going on here. In Diablo, magical bizarre creatures, probably not too far off. Okay, and then... Also, my other reference to Nephilim, magic. Magic has their own Nephilim. So this is like, it's a cycle of creatures that was in, I don't know what set this was. It's when I wasn't actually playing, but I've seen these Nephilim floating around in trade binders and stuff. So that's my other reference to Nephilim that I know. Alright, now on to Diablo 3, and the sort of a summation of the first 4 acts, because where we're going to be picking up is Act 5, and that's what we're going to be playing through. So this is from the WoW wiki. The first thing was just some guy's summation. I hope it was accurate. It sounded, or just sort of a overview of the world. This is from the wiki and the plot of the first 4 acts of Diablo 3. I'm just going to read this, alright? Stand by. The game takes place in Sanctuary, the dark fantasy world of the Diablo series. 20 years after the events of Diablo II, Deckard Cain and his niece Leah are in the Tristram Cathedral investigating ancient texts regarding an ominous prophecy. Suddenly, a mysterious star falling from the sky strikes the cathedral, creating a deep crater in which Deckard Cain disappears. The player character, known as the Nephilim, that's us, woohoo, Yaku, arrives in New Tristram to investigate the fallen star. The Nephilim rescues Cain upon Leah's request and discovers that the fallen object is actually a person. Hello. The stranger has no memories except for that he lost his sword, which was shattered into 3 pieces. Although the Nephilim retrieve the pieces, although we retrieve the pieces, I'll try to insert us instead of the Nephilim. Although we retrieve the pieces, the witch, Magada, seizes the shards and attempts to capture Cain to force him to repair the sword for her own ends. However, with an uncontrolled display of power, Leah, Deckard Cain's daughter, forces Magada to flee, and she kidnaps the stranger instead. I think Magada kidnaps the stranger. Not sure. Cain, Samster, a cat with no legs can't walk. The more you know with Sam. Well, thank you, Samster. Good information. It could roll, though, on a little scooter thing. Anyway, so the Nephilim, us, we rescue the stranger. Wait, no. Brr, I missed an important part. Cain dies. Cain, dying from Magada's torture, uses the last of his strength to repair the sword and instructs the Nephilim to return it to the stranger. Just had a thought. I've never switched games before, and I need to switch to playing Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. Let's do a little quick update. There we go. Okay. Back to our story here. We rescue the stranger and we return the sword to him, causing him to regain his memories. The stranger then reveals himself as the fallen angel Tyrael. Disgusted with his fellow angels' unwillingness to protect humanity from the forces of hell, Tyrael casts aside his divinity to become a mortal, and warned Sanctuary about the arrival of 2 demon lords, Belial and Asmodan. To avenge Cain's death, the Nephilim tracks Magada to the city of Caldium. I'm just going to say what comes out. Which is controlled by her master Belial. The we, kill Magda and rescue Leah's mother, Adria. Adria tells Tyrael and us that the key to stopping the demons is the Black Soul Stone, which can trap the souls of the 7 lords of hell and destroy them forever. In order to obtain the Black Soul Stone, we have to rescue the mad Horadim, Zoltan Kull. Kull reveals its hiding place and completes the unfinished Soul Stone, but is killed by us after he attempts to steal it for himself. What is he thinking? He can't steal a Black Soul Stone from us. Then we kill Belial and trap his soul within the Black Soul Stone, free in Caldium. As Leah studies Caldium's library to find more answers about the Black Soul Stone and Asmodan, she receives a vision from Asmodan, who tells her that he is sending an army from the ruins of Mount Ararat to take the Black Soul Stone for himself. Tyrael, Adria, Leah, and us journey back to Bastion's Keep, the only line of defense between Asmodan's forces and the rest of Sanctuary. With the others staying behind to protect the Black Soul Stone, we push out from the keep to Mount Ararat. We kill Asmodan and trap his soul in the Black Soul Stone. However, Adria betrays us and takes the Black Soul Stone with the 7 Demon Lord souls inside. She reveals that she has been Diablo's agent from the beginning. Oh, what a traitor. And that Leah's father is the Dark Wanderer who convinced her while being possessed by Diablo, making her the perfect vessel for the demon's physical form. Using Leah as a sacrifice, Adria resurrects Diablo. Having the souls of all the lords of hell within him, Diablo becomes the prime evil, the most powerful demon in existence, and begins his assault on the high heavens, the defending angels being no match for him. Tyrael and us follow Diablo to the high heavens, where the city is under attack. The defending angels warn us that Diablo is attempting to reach the Crystal Ark, which is the source of all the angels' power. To prevent Diablo from corrupting the Crystal Arch and completing his victory over the high heavens, we have to confront and defeat him. With Diablo's physical manifestation destroyed, the Black Soul Stone is shown falling from the high heavens, apparently still intact. After the battle, Tyrael decides to rejoin the High Heavens, but remain as a mortal, dedicated to building a permanent alliance between angels and humans. Thank you so much for bearing with me during that little recap. So that's what happened in Diablo 3, the first 4 acts. Okay? That's where we are at the start of Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, the 5th act. We've beaten Diablo, the Soul Stone has fallen from the heavens, and that's that, okay? So, with that said, let's close this. Let's go... Click that. Okay. This is my character, Yaku. This is a demon hunter that I'm playing. He's already level 62 because I played a little bit yesterday, but what we're going to be doing is going to... So, I'm currently on Act 5, The Witch, but I'm going to be going back to the beginning, okay? We're going to be going back to the fall of Westmarch. And hopefully it'll show the... what's it called? Cutscene again. So here we go. Sorry, I just had a mind blank. Here we go. Yeah, no problem. We'll be quiet during the cutscene and just watch it. What? Alright, hang on. We're gonna watch it. I want to see... I know you can do it somewhere. I want to watch the opening movie to get things kicked off right. Okay. I'll find it, but if someone knows and can help me, that'd be great. Where do you see, like, the cinematics? Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted. So this is how it starts.
Diablo was defeated. For a time it seemed we would know peace. But it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone. I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels.
Tyrael's hiding the Soul Stone. It's too powerful.
I pray that it will be enough.
I love these cinematics.
You have done well, Horadrim. Your service here.
Oop. Oh no, what did I do? I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I won't touch anything.
Diablo.
We're watching it again. It's so good. We're gonna watch it again. Who knows how many times we could do this?
We would know peace.
I tried to turn the volume up when I clicked off it.
It was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone.
That's
I
Tyrael.
cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels. I pray that it will be enough.
All the evil of the world right there in that rock.
You have done well, Horadrim. Your service here is finished. And you should all
Uh-oh.
run. Malthael.
Malthael.
Go! Go! Find the Nephilim!
He wants him to go find us. This is a bad dude.
Brother. Why? The Nephilim will stop you. No one can stop death.
Oh my goodness, so a bad dude got the rock. Now, that's what we wanted to start with. Okay, let's go back. Return to game. Resume game. And so, now we're put into the world here. So, this guy named Malthael has the death rock. And here we are. All this stuff is going to die really easy. Because the Nephilim, that's me.
Tyrael sent me to find you. Malthael has taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
People are suffering down there. I have to act now.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
Tell Tyrael to meet me in Westmarch. Go.
It will be done. I swear it.
So we gotta go to Westmarch and meet Tyrael. Let me know if the volume's okay, if you can hear, like, people talking and everything. So I'm a demon hunter. I'm the Nephilim. I'm a demon hunter. This little guy with me right here, you get to bring it whenever you're playing solo. You get to bring a buddy along, like it's a computer. So I have the Scoundrel with me right now. And then a really quick recap of what my powers are right now. I can, if I press 1, it lays down this thing on the ground, these caltrops, that slow enemies down. If I press 2, it makes my little ferret guys right here, these 2 guys that run along with me. They run along and like pick up gold and fight. And if I press 2, it makes them pick up all the gold and all the health pots and stuff around. If I press 3, I turn into this like really BA thing for 15 seconds. Vengeance Incarnate, it says. And basically I just do more damage and shoot more missiles and stuff. If I press 4, it's sort of like my escape thing. Whoops. If I press 4, it sort of is my escape thing and lets me run through stuff and get away. This shot right here is my main shot that I have. It is Hungering Arrow. And then my secondary shot is Cluster Arrow, which is this. It shoots these big missiles and does more damage. So that's sort of what you're seeing happen as I run through. We're looting corpses. I like to click and loot everything. Can hear okay? Good. And all this, one of the neat things about Diablo is everything breaks. Everything, like if I want to break this wagon, you know, it'll break. You can loot corpses. You can, you know, check crates, all this kind of stuff. Let's go in West March and find Tyrael and see what he has to say. This isn't quite West March yet. There's a little bit of game lag there.
He's coming to kill us all.
Uh-oh. So something's turning these poor villagers into bad guys.
The gates. I'll find another way into the city. I can't let these people die.
May I recommend the sewers?
The sewers? You want us going through the sewers, Mr. Scoundrel? Okay, another thing to know about Diablo, and so, like, we're playing through on normal first, right? Which is pretty easy. Which means that I don't know if we'll ever die. We might, but we might not. We're going through the sewer. Whenever you, like, beat it on normal, then you start playing the game through. You basically keep playing the same game through, but you play it through on harder levels. And so it'll go from being, like, easy to pretty hard to really hard. And then these are items that pop out and you pick them up. And this is our character. Basically, you have gear. That's what you keep trying to improve so that you can do the harder and harder levels. And, you know, there's all kind of stuff we'll get to as we do it, but mostly that's what it is. You have a character, you run around, you find gear, you fight bad stuff, and go through here.
Go out into the streets.
Almost feel like my character volume talking needs to be up a little bit higher. Let's turn voice volume up even a little bit more. Since we're trying to follow along with the story, that's really kind of what matters. Let's try that. Excuse me. He says, don't go out into the streets. Well, why not, sir?
It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
Any survivors?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakaroon Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait, you're the demon hunter who saved Bastion's keep.
That's me, ma'am.
You'll save us too, won't you?
You have my word.
I'm a noble Nephilim. Alright, we gotta go find the Zakaroon Cathedral.
Keep moving. I think we lost her. No, no!
Those with demon blood must die.
Is she mad? They were innocent people.
Define innocent.
Like the scoundrel's jokes.
skill should I use?
I thought I had to fight that witch lady, but maybe not yet. See my little ferret run over there and grab the gold. Love the ferret.
Defend the church! Repel these vile
So these are elites. Or no, they're not. Never mind. Never mind. I just gotta defend the cathedral. Tyrael!
found you.
What's up?
Tyrael, why is Malthael attacking the city?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
We are the descendants of angels and demons. Malthael sees only the evil within us.
The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me!
Uh-oh. So, Malthael, that guy at the beginning, the really bad guy with the hooks and everything, he's an angel. He's Tyrael's brother, Angel. And so he's trying to, like, take over and wipe everything out. So that's what the guy was talking about with...
Hey, this is worse than I feared.
What is that thing?
A death maiden! Stop her!
No problem.
Your soul will be mine.
I don't think it will be, Death Maiden.
I will not stand for this. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
Is there any way of knowing why he wanted it?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
Do what you can. I will save the city from Malthael's forces.
Alright, so we're getting some XP. We're talking... Now we gotta leave the cathedral. A sliver, he says. What is this? Magic the Gathering? Okay, so this is... Oh, not yet. Hang on.
What exactly was that Death Maiden trying to do in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul Crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Until I destroy them, then he will have none.
So we're supposed to go to Westmarch Commons, and we're looking to destroy these orbs that are turning good villagers into bad things. Anyway, this is like the main town. This is like where we have our bank. You can look through what stuff we have stored. This is the stuff I have carried over from when I played last. This is some of the new gear I picked up yesterday. I've pretty much just gone ahead and replaced all my old gear. I think everything has been replaced at this point. Maybe not those shoulders. I don't know. But most everything's already been replaced with some like junky new gear that's better than the old legendary and set gear. But that's just how it is. It's just like the same way in WoW. And so yeah, this is our bank. This is where we like make weapons and stuff. This is where we talk to people and we can salvage things. We can buy things. So like for instance, this glove, I just do a split between salvaging and selling. Mostly I salvage gear because I can always make money, but I can't always just get the materials as I need it, is how I figure it. So I'll be salvaging a lot of this stuff.
What should I trade?
What I'm going to be doing... So here's how you salvage something. Salvage this, and goodbye. And it turned that thing into one veiled crystal for us, which we can use to make stuff later or whatever. Okay, and you level these guys up. Like the blacksmith or whatever, the artisan, you level him up. The jewel crafter, you level her up. And yeah, so there's all this stuff here in the city. All these little things you see on the mini-map are like vendors and, you know, just stuff. And this is our bank. This thing is where when you get a legendary, you click this and it'll identify the legendary item for you. I think the only legendary we're wearing right now, we got a ring yesterday, and that's it. Everything else is like blue or yellow. Yellow, I guess. The gear that drops, like blue gear tends to be worse than yellow gear. Yellow gear tends to be worse than orange gear, which is legendary. And there's also set gear, which I'm not 100% sure if that's changed. Some stuff has changed since the last time I played. Anyway, so this is where we're at. We need to go to West March Commons, and whatever. We're looking to get the soul problem in check. But this is where I have to stop the stream for the day. Shh, don't talk to me. This is where I have to stop the stream for the day. It is 10, it's almost 11 o'clock. I still have stuff I have to do before I go to bed. I got a big day tomorrow at work, so I got to stop this thing. This is where we're going to be picking up tomorrow. Even if I play ahead, I'll keep coming back to the point where we were at in the stream. So we're going to play through the whole game, through the whole act on stream. And I think that would be fun. I'm having fun interacting with the inanimate computer characters and talking to them, and I hope you have fun listening to it. Let's see. I don't know if I stream tomorrow. Probably will, because I really want to do some more Diablo and also some more Minecraft too. We'll like I said, we always will be starting in Minecraft and going over our checklist and what is planned, even if it's just showing the stuff that we plan to do in Diablo. So that's the plan. But the time is nigh. My good companions, we have reached this journey's end. Rest then now, you weary warriors, for soul and body both must mend. But drop not thy guard more than an eve, for tomorrow's light brings quest anew. Though courage is a fading virtue, it's one we know we must pursue. Soon we'll be summoned back to action. They'll light the fires and ring the bell. But until that fateful hour rises, I bid thee all farewell, farewell.